What's up? It's your girl again. Skip the introduction. I see that some people had a problem with my last two videos. The person in particular, Mass Bay. I've come to realize over the years that when you have a debate or an argument or a disagreement with someone, and the first thing that they do is try to challenge your intelligence, usually they're lacking in that department also. And you can tell because your word comprehension is fucked to all hell. In the comment section, you said that what? Black people are just as violent as white people. That's basically what you were trying to say in your comment section, that black people are just as violent as white people. But my thing is, you dumb fuck. That's what I said. That was my whole fucking argument. So you're just reiterating what I already said. That black people and white people are just as violent. But if you really want to get technical, we've been out of slavery, 400 years now? 400 or so. Don't quote me on it. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't want somebody to challenge my intelligence again. So, I don't know the exact numbers, but we've been free for a small, very, very small, minute part of history overall on Earth. And of that history, you motherfuckers been slaughtering people for thousands of years. Is my point. Y'all can gripe and complain about the last 400 years when we got liberated and people got guns and stuff. That's fine. Yes. But for centuries and still running today, your clock has been ticking. Ours just started not too long ago. Your body count has been ticking. From Columbine murders, from the guys who they start cults, and just let me know when you find this in black history, when you find a black man that started a cult, a religion, and gets hundreds and hundreds of people to follow him, all in order to get them to drink some type of concoction made of household products to kill them, so they can catch a ride on Halley's Comet to heaven. This is what you have these people believe. That's a mass motherfucking murder. And it's more than one or two or a few incidents of this in y'all's history. You manipulated people into killing themselves. But you're complaining and you're scared. I don't understand. Then you say the reason why we're not getting the jobs that we want is because we're lacking in intelligence. Okay, so explain to me this. I just read an article 3 days ago, involving Monique, Taraji P. Henderson, and Tyler Perry. In this article, it explains how the Halle Berrys and the Denzel Washingtons get paid dramatically less than the Angelina Jolies and the Brad Pitts of Hollywood. Overall, they were saying that black actresses and actors get paid dramatically less than their white counterparts in Hollywood. Now, what do you have to say? And this is a fact. You can Google it right now. Get off of YouTube and Google it right now. You can Google it. So, if that's not open racism on white people's part, then what the fuck is? See, what I'm not going to do is be disillusioned or mesmerized or shambled. A smokescreen is not going to be put over my face. It's open racism, and it's running rapid. You guys still have the Ku Klux Klan. You guys had Salem witch trials. You guys, it's just so much stuff throughout history that I could bring up. Oklahoma City bombing, just Ted Kavinsky, the Unabomber, all of that. I could bring up. You don't see this type of shit in Black history. There's only one black serial killer that comes to mind when that's really famous is John Wayne Gacy. Y'all got Jeffrey Dahmer. Y'all got the Boston Strangler. Y'all got all type. This is the truth. I'm not trying to be racist, but this is facts. Stuff that's in black and motherfucking white. That's documented. Just like you want to pull up the percentages of black and black crime, you people in the comment section, y'all fail to realize that overall throughout history, y'all been doing shit. Y'all been doing shit, and it's still happening. A Trump supporter just stabbed a black man to death over a fucking argument that involved fucking sports and the political views. A black woman just got hanged on video. And it was just on Facebook a week ago. This is new. This is not back in the day, 400 years ago. And this bitch in my comment section gonna say slavery over. Girl, there's still open slavery in other countries. And then, basically, it's still slavery here, goddamn near. Come on. We don't get the same privileges as white people. We never have, and I doubt if we ever will. And that's just the fact. The only way you're going to get the same privileges as a white person is you got to be damn near a motherfucking genius. Damn near the smartest black motherfucker you can be. And not everybody is blessed with intelligence or fortunate to have went to school to learn certain things. Not everybody is fortunate as the next person. They're not. So, at the end of the day, the odds are stacked against us. They're not talking about white people getting pulled over in their vehicles. That's not a big issue. You just had a woman on Facebook Live yesterday who cried her fucking eyes out on live, a black woman. She was in the Navy. She was just coming from the Air Force. Wait, did she say the Air Force to the Navy? One of the two. I can't remember. But it was either the Navy or the Air Force. I think she said the Navy. Yeah, she said she was coming from the base and she was in her car and her daughter was in the back seat. And she said she looked at her, she was driving slow, about 60 miles an hour, but it was above the speed limit, but she wasn't driving as fast as everybody else. So, she doesn't have a record, never did nothing wrong in her fucking life. She's educated, has a government paying job and everything. She got medals and all of that. So this is an outstanding citizen. She said she looked in her rearview mirror and seen the police behind her with the lights on, telling her to pull over. She said she pulled over and she began to panic. She looked at the speedometer. She knew she wasn't going over speed. She knew everything in her car was good. She knew her lights and stuff was good. She just couldn't figure out why this man was pulling her over. She was terrified. By the time he got out his vehicle and motioned for her to get out her vehicle, she was damn near in a panic and almost having a heart attack. So she was terrified to get out her vehicle. She got out of her vehicle. She stood there. The officer asked her, was she all right? And she said, yeah. He said, well, I just pulled you over because usually people who drive slower than the rest of the people on the expressway are tired and they're sleepy. And I was trying to prevent an accident. Do you know that woman burst into tears and broke down and cried and sobbed? And she was still sobbing when she got on Facebook Live and told the story. She was sobbing because she was terrified because it was a white officer pulling her over. She was psychologically fucked up from the news and what's going on today. You say you're scared. I don't understand. When we're scared, y'all just as violent as us, if not more, and you are basically more. Y'all are smart and crude about it, and it's just the fucking truth. Usually a black person kills somebody, it's because out of anger. It's usually a violent crime out of anger. Somebody pissed them off. Somebody on somebody's territory. Some gang involved shit. You motherfuckers got all type of reasons for killing crowds of people. And it just is what it is. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just telling the fucking truth. It's the truth. Like, I have nothing against... I have nothing against white people. But I would be more understanding of black people and their attitude and their fucking anger issues when, you know, just think about all the stuff that we have to go through. Like, and it's not because we choose to act a fool. Y'all got it backwards. We act a fool because how we've been treated. And we're still getting treated.